I am a fan of Golden Hoops.
Everybody is available tonight. But Stu, the main focus, of course, starting his record-setting 23rd year, is LeBron James.
Oh, there's no question about it. Everybody's been waiting for this moment since this is the first time you'll see him on the floor officially this season. First player in the history of the NBA to play 23 seasons. And I mean, that's a long 23 because he's just not on the court. He's been on the floor playing just so many minutes on that body. But he's been what I call almost a freak of nature. Is even better.
The rookie, the highest draft pick since Dante Exum for them. Here's Big Cliff. Lakers finally get another. He's a big fella. Here comes LBJ. Throw it now outside. And it is! To themselves, though, they're up to 50%, 43-36. Biggest deficit was 11. Well, here we go. Welcome back.
Wide open. He does a good job in transition, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, it really does. Lob by throw it down. DeAndre Ayton the lob. And the lead averaging over 20 points and 7 assists. Here comes Marcus. As he has the rebound.
Raven!
Now has 8 first half. Rebounds. Mikhailuk. Not this time. Long lead by Doncic. Trying to find LeBron. LeBron here comes Reeves.
What a team that scores the most usually wins.
He's right at the top.
That's going to be the case tonight.
I said.
Because these two teams are going up and down, boy. Reading how he's being defended and just slid to the rim.
And score.
He's going to miss that one.
James bullet pass. James with the buzzer! At the buzzer! Good find by Bron.
Entire career, he always finds the open man. Always makes the correct play. Live.
Yeah, they got to get into their action right here. And they do!
Boy, again, LeBron knew the clock. Just so nonchalantly bounced pass between two defenders. That play.
Walker Kessler for the rest of the year. Everybody figured they were just going to let things go this year and get another high draft pick. Still might do that. Dave! The three. Remaining. Fourth quarter. 112-103. LeBron. Boy, he was he drawing a crowd or what?
Great basketball, boy. This guy knows.
There, taken by Reeves. Looks one way, then the other. Here comes LeBron. Pass again for the double-double.
Racks up his double-double in his first game of the season.
Lakers, plenty left. Just get going. Look at that pass! He's on fire! LeBron's vision, extraordinary tonight. A little fake pass, here he comes again.
He won an assist.
On fire again.
He's played in 340 games as an Indiana Pacer, counting playoffs and the regular season. Tonight he will play in his 341st game with a brand new number. Paul George, after missing the first 76 games of the year, suffering that injury back on August 1st. Paul George is back for the Pacers. We expect he'll play somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes off the bench tonight for the blue and gold.
It's on there, Chris. And the Pacers, they may or may not have practiced this with Paul on the floor.
Here's Paul George, his first shot is good!
He just kind of threw that one at the rim.
Giannis lost it.
Great job by Paul.
Here he goes! Paul George! In the zone, 2-3 by Miami.
We got a cut. Good find.
Here's Paul George
Yeah,
for
that's
three.
a good find.
Pass it against Beasley.
Yeah, but what happens, that's that zone. And what Frank did was put Paul.
Paul George shot clock, and his jumper is good for three.
Yeah, looked up late and realized what you said. Shot clock was going down. Big boost. Paul steps.
I think he's been more than what people expected. Here comes PG leading the break.
He's actually going back to his man, and the ball is just there. Now, it's Chalmers who's going to really fake it. Now, Chalmers gets pushed, but he gets a saggy. The next one is to look up at the rim.
Here's the zone again.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the zone for sure.
Championship run players like Morant Powell. Beautiful see there. didn't fit to go. Here is Curry. Luka. Pass inside Wiggins. 11 points. Curry got it to go. Anderson. Curry. Pascal with a mismatch on the smaller Lowry. Shot pocket. Oh, he got the three! How about that? 7-0. Here comes Lee. Out to Curry. Thought about three. Positions for two. Guarding Siakam. Picked up by Wiggins. Curry. Three. He cans it. And he's fouled. Anthony Towns is blocked by Powell. Loose, claimed by Curry. 7-point game. Here comes Steph. Knifing, driving, reverse. What a play! The All-Star. As a basketball fan, in the NBA, I'm excited to see pieces
that they are missing as Biyombo misses the lob. Morant gets it back, goes to the other side of the rim and scores.
This team's going to sell out, early aggressive from the weak side guys. Top shit.
Pelicans finish the quarter 3 for 21 as Morant with the left hand. The Lowe's can't handle it. Was a little behind him from Valanciunas. Morant plays it in. Second miss. Morant with Jones on him. Morant contact. It goes. Morant a chance at a three-point play.
If you're riding, you can't overplay on that post because he's setting you up for that.
Morant, spectacular spin and finish. And lead is 6. Morant holding, rises up, and a finger defensively. Morant drives. Morant lays it in to give Memphis the lead. With a chance to win it in his return. Here goes Morant. He spins. Morant scores. And the timer expires. Count the basket. And Morant wins it for the Grizzlies. Show-stopping performance by Morant.
You'd say his trajectory was on a path that he could have been an elite point guard, in this league.
We're really pleased that after 2.5 years, essentially, Lonzo Ball is healthy enough to play.
For me personally, I just am happy that he can get back doing what he loves. Like, he just loves to play. Yeah, he loves to play.
He just plays with a nice pace. He's not rushing. He's going to get to the corner and get ready to shoot. Man. He's just a guy that knows how to play. Lots of fans right here.
What a cool moment. What a great moment.
And again, working with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
THT all the way.
Get some butter with that roll, THT. I'm telling you, he still got a
It's Levine. Ball with the help and the block.
And that's why he was the Bulls shot blocking leader. Watch this right here.
Gets fighting for that last roster spot. Good. There's Lonzo diving. Minnesota trailing by 13. Williams to ball.
Nice job. Nice pass, nice cut.
Kind of moving right, left, and cutting. Just stuff that you take for granted that he's doing well. And he goes up for the layup.
Gets that probably won't be DeMarcus for some time now, but he'll have an impact.
All 5 guys on the floor can pass, including this guy. Cousins up high for the throwdown for his first points in almost a year.
Love basketball over against this Warriors team.
There's Cousins with the putback, but they're going to call a foul here on Cousins at 2 on DeMarcus 3 minutes in. Shot clock at 9. Here's Cousins for 3. Buries it. He's always been able to shoot. The Lakers. Lakers, by the way, 5 and 7 as Harris hits, but wave it off offensive foul. Lakers 5 and 7 without rattles around and out, cleared by Green. Durant, beautiful pass to a cutting Boogie.
What a pass right there by
toe with a guy that size. How physical things get. Wide open look. He's going to take it here, though. And he connects! Third three for Boogie! Nothing run. Cousins leans in. And just fouled out.
That's a frustration foul by Boogie. He thought he got fouled. Maybe he did. Knowing that you have 5 fouls.
Things happened during training camp. A lot of defense was happening during training camp, but also team bonding was happening during that camp.
Good defense by Ish.
Murray for 3.
Yes! Just a quick, once again, you make the defender take you by that drive right down the middle. Now the defense sees in the middle, kick it out. The plus minus for the starters not be good.
Murray. And Murray powers it up and in. Biggest lead for OKC was 11. Murray pulls the trigger. Bam! Wow. It's 11-2. Nuggets run. Stop there. Murray off the glass! At the buzzer.
Is back home, folks. Little kiss off the glass right at the buzzer.
And now, in his 11th NBA season out of Washington State University, number 11, Klay Thompson.
941 days.
They have their COVID outbreak as well as Thompson. There's his first basket in his return. Right off to the lead. Thompson just the 2 points. This team dribbling. Oh! Exploding to the rim. Klay Thompson powers one down. His ACL injury was the left leg. Klay Thompson for 3. There it is. As he tries to make his way back, it's Toscano Anderson on the floor. And there's Thompson. He gets loose, and just like he did to start, he is hoping to get loose here at some point. And relatively quiet. Thompson, yes! Well, we've seen a couple of those players in transition. Thompson, he'll square it up. And him.
He's already got 7 in this quarter. Klay Thompson getting it rolling. His teammates love it. The crowd loves it. Love what's going on right here.
Thompson still on the floor. Lets it fly. And hits it.
For this Nets team that they snapped that 7-game losing streak, so you come into the
crossover. Irving. Left hand. That's sweet. Could not get in there. Now on the bench. Kyrie Irving, Karis LeVert, DeAndre Jordan, Wilson Chandler, Rodion Kurucs. Irving isolation with Hunter. Irving. Oh! The offensive rebound. Irving. Kyrie Irving.
I was thinking by nature you would have some of that.
Irving again. Irving.
4, Victor Oladipo is back.
Necessarily a opponent that is an automatic W.
Here's Oladipo, takes contact.
Yes, he's got to feel good about that. To your point, took the hit, got it.
Now Oladipo has it. Hutchison, here's a long 3 by Oladipo.
Being a clutch player is being willing to take what comes with it.
He had missed his first 6.
This is not as tall as Satoransky, but he's so broad and strong. He turns that corner.
Kind of big, doesn't it, Sarah? You ready for this?
The buzz is here, even though we don't have fans in the arena, to be amongst our family and, of course, our viewers. This is extraordinary.
Anticipating the debut and the return of that man, Kevin Durant.
I mean, everything. The whole experience, man. I'm looking forward to, missing my first few shots or feeling tired and feeling winded and waiting for my second win and making shots and playing deep. I mean, I'm just excited about the whole experience.
Can the fadeaway. Dinwiddie snares the rebound. Here's Durant to the rim. Powers it down. Kevin Durant's first bucket in a Brooklyn uniform.
Not just not the first game or the opening up the season, but when you're midway through the year, this is wonderful, though. It's extraordinary for all of these individuals to be back on the floor.
Durant, one leg, sure. Easy for Kate. And what he has shown during camp thus far. And Durant comes up with another rejection, and the shot clock violation is going to eliminate, flushes it down.
Excellent footwork by Hachimura.
Oh, Irving, the down court feed to Durant. Beautiful brother.
Of having players play multiple positions is communication.
To do too much. Now, Anthony
Help us out, do these great things as Towns is aggressive again. Goes to the hook. Towns on the attack, and turnover. Towns catches and throws it down. It's Towns. 5 on the clock. Driving on Collins. On the attack, he's fouled on the way to the rim. Penalty in effect. This is what he wanted. Hunter to work it in. Collins gives it back to Hunter. Missed everything. The Wolves win. Yes. This big cat.
Let's go! Cat.
This is what movies is made of.
This is what movies
This is what movies is made of. 4 months away, I come back, 2 free throws. Don't worry about it. I got that. Look. There's been long days, longer nights, but guess what? All I could think about was coming to Target Center and making it happen. So I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somewhere in the 20s, somewhere in that low 20s type range.
Anthony Davis. Out on the perimeter, the pick by Anthony Davis. LeBron backing in. Back to AD. AD for 3. Got it! That's one thing that he wasn't doing that well before the injury. Combined for these two teams, 16-14. Turn, spin, beautiful. Put him out. And Bev has 9. 1 for 8, 1 for 6. Last night as AD is there to 5 on the road, so we'll be going with that. And here's Davis, 2 in a row. Pulling on defense. Richardson fires it up. No, rebound AD. They've got 2. They got 1. He's going to let it fly. Falls down. Is he all right? I hope. He's reaching down to that leg. He's reaching down.
Twisted his ankle when he came down.
Yeah. Well, that's tough, but it's going to be taken by San Antonio. Back by Davis. Get it out of here. Take it by Schroeder. Get it. Well, it's going to be an interesting road trip because, you know, Durant.
Second, gimme, Bunny, he's missed. Embiid rolling in and slamming for 2, and the lid's off for Joe. Harris there was surrounded by Minnesota Timberwolves. As Embiid, you can count it, and no foul. He's fired up, and so is the crowd at Wells Fargo Center. Harris. Tobias Harris. Embiid got it. This guy, Jordan McLaughlin. Must-score situation for Minnesota out of the timeout. They go to Edwards, denied by Embiid. What a play by Joel out of bounds.